because it comes now. Hip hop is you have to have street stripes. The stripes that you used to have from the streets was just to be respected. Like,
Remember
hey,
that
I
shit was
respect
word of
that
mouth,
dude,
bro.
huh?
Remember your street cred was word of mouth. Nothing
Right,
else.
right,
Nothing
right.
else.
Now
Like
because
me and you did not know BG Knockout and Drayster, bro. But we knew from word of mouth there was some real niggas in the street though.
right. Well,
You know what
I
I'm
was gonna
saying?
say I was semi connected to BG, but okay, through
Yeah.
Drake. But yeah,
But I'm just saying, like certain like we knew above the law
right,
was in them
right,
streets hustling. It
right.
wasn't they didn't have to really talk about it because you already knew them niggas. You
But
know what I
even when they
mean?
talked about it, like their music was a portrayal of that. It just wasn't because there's social media is the when the cameras are big cameras are off, those cameras are on. See, we didn't get that in between, and which is great because that always leaves us to only like them for their portrayal in their music,
Yeah.
not who they are in real life. Like to me, a prime example of that it was Blueface to me, right? Where it's like this nigga to me it was like it was that's what made everything entertainment, the music side of it entertainment, because it's you're watching this person to me who had okay average flow whatever, right, if that at best, but at the same time he also was putting everything he was doing with old girl and in his life and in his home, remember that was going all the time, right? So that became this connection. So then now everybody is, if you was a street dude, which questionable is if you're doing all this street shit, why do you want to be famous? Why do you want to be in the limelight?
Yeah.
Like
I don't
that's
get
just
that
kind
either.
of oxymoron. And then talking about it, right? But I get it. It's because once again, that's the way it's portrayed. Like you didn't see Corleone, you didn't see none of these mob figures, mafias, you know, OGs. Nobody did it that way, right? Until you started seeing the music individuals that had their street ties doing it, right? So now it's starting to connect the two because everybody knows Ice Cube wasn't doing what he's all of that, like what he was writing. You know what I mean? Like that.
Yeah.
It didn't lessen
But
the
but
greatness.
but but even in his interviews, he was like, "We reporting what's going on